To understand how Marcus Aurelius would handle criticism, it's important to delve into his philosophical beliefs, particularly Stoicism, which profoundly shaped his approach to life, leadership, and adversity. Here's a detailed examination of how Marcus Aurelius, as both a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, would navigate criticism. 1. Understanding the Stoic framework. Stoicism is a philosophy founded in Athens in the early 3rd century BC by Zeno of Citium. Central to Stoicism is the idea that we should focus on what we can control, our own thoughts, actions, and reactions, while accepting what we cannot control, such as external events and the opinions of others. The Stoics believed that virtue, particularly wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, was the only true good, and that everything else, including wealth, health, and even reputation, was indifferent or secondary. For Marcus Aurelius, criticism was part of the external world, something beyond his control. What he could control was his response to it. 2. Marcus Aurelius's view on criticism. Marcus Aurelius's perspective on criticism is most clearly outlined in his personal writings, known as the Meditations. These reflections, written primarily for his own use, reveal how he applied Stoic principles to daily challenges, including dealing with criticism. Key themes from Meditations: acceptance of human nature. In Meditations, Marcus repeatedly reflects on the nature of people, acknowledging that they are often flawed, selfish, or misguided. In Book 2, he writes, "When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly." This acceptance prepared him to face criticism without surprise or anger. Focusing on virtue over reputation, Marcus believed that his primary concern should be his own virtue, not how others perceived him. In Book 4, he notes, "I have often wondered how it is that every man loves himself more than all the rest of men, but yet sets less value on his own opinion of himself than on the opinion of others." This reflects his belief that criticism should not distract one from living virtuously. Criticism as an opportunity for growth. In the Stoic tradition, even negative feedback could be seen as a valuable opportunity for self-improvement. Marcus would likely consider whether there was any truth in the criticism and, if so, use it to better himself. If the criticism was unfounded, he would dismiss it without letting it disturb his peace of mind. Indifference to external judgments. In Book 6, Marcus writes, "If someone is able to show me that what I think or do is not right, I will happily change, for I seek the truth, by which no one was ever truly harmed." It is the person who continues in his self-deception and ignorance who is harmed. This shows his willingness to change when necessary, but also his indifference to baseless judgments. 3. Historical context: how Marcus faced criticism as emperor. As a Roman emperor, Marcus Aurelius would have faced criticism from various quarters: senators, military leaders, and even the public. His reign was marked by numerous challenges, including wars, plagues, and political instability. Despite these pressures, historical records suggest that Marcus remained calm, measured, and reflective in the face of criticism. Handling political criticism. Marcus Aurelius was known for his diplomatic and considerate approach to governance. When faced with political criticism, rather than reacting impulsively, he would often seek counsel, reflect on the situation, and respond in a manner that was just and aligned with Stoic principles. This calm and rational approach likely diffused many potential conflicts. Criticism from within the military. Marcus was a military leader during times of significant conflict, notably the Marco-Mannic Wars. Military leaders often face criticism from their troops and subordinates, especially during difficult campaigns. Marcus, understanding the hardships faced by his soldiers, was known for his empathy and care for their well-being, which earned him respect and likely mitigated some criticism. 4. Philosophical and practical application. Reflection. Before response, Marcus Aurelius would first reflect on the criticism before responding. This reflection would involve asking himself whether the criticism was true, and if so, how he could improve. If the criticism was false or malicious, he would choose to remain indifferent, recognizing that it was outside his control. Maintaining inner peace. Central to Marcus Aurelius's handling of criticism was the maintenance of his inner peace, or ataraxia, a key Stoic concept. By not allowing external opinions to disturb his tranquility, Marcus was able to stay focused on what truly mattered, his own virtue and the well-being of the Roman state. 5. Modern lessons from Marcus Aurelius on handling criticism. Marcus Aurelius's approach to criticism offers valuable lessons for modern times. Focus on what you can control. Like Marcus, we can choose to focus on our response to criticism rather than the criticism itself. By staying true to our values and virtues, we can navigate criticism with grace. Use criticism as a tool for growth. Criticism, when valid, can be a powerful tool for self-improvement. Embracing it with humility, as Marcus did, can help us grow and develop in both personal and professional spheres. Stay grounded in your values. Marcus Aurelius teaches us to remain grounded in our own values and not be swayed by the opinions of others. By prioritizing virtue and integrity over reputation, we can maintain our inner peace regardless of external judgment. In conclusion, Marcus Aurelius's handling of criticism was deeply rooted in his Stoic beliefs. By accepting criticism as a natural part of life, using it for self-reflection, and maintaining his focus on virtue over reputation, Marcus exemplified the Stoic ideal of equanimity. His approach to criticism remains a powerful model for how to navigate challenges with wisdom and grace, both in leadership and in everyday life.